do you want to start us off?
Hi Eddie, picking up on you speaking about the mixed form away from home, how much of a boost is it then that your next game comes up quickly and that it is at home?
Yeah, I think regardless home or away, I think we desperate for another fixture very quickly to try and put this game to the back of our minds. I think our home form has been really strong. A great environment for us to play and express ourselves. Really tough game as well. Yeah, no easy games in the Premier League is a well-used cliche, but that's absolutely the case, and that's been proved for us this season. So we're looking forward to it.
No easy games in the Premier League. You're coming up against Nottingham Forest, who haven't won in their last 7. A new manager in. Do you think it might be that much of a tougher challenge? They were unlucky to get a point today.
Yeah, I think whenever you play a team that's changed manager, I think that's always an interesting dynamic because the potential changes tactically. So we're going to have to be well prepared for the match. I'm sure it'll be a really tough encounter for us.
And then just finally, does this feel like potentially one of the toughest periods since you've joined the club? Of course, when you joined, towards the end of the table, but you've had to battle with back-to-back injuries at the moment.
I think every season you have difficult moments and difficult spells. I think we were, as you say, when we first came to the club, that was an incredibly difficult time for us where we're battling relegation. I think now we're in a slightly different moment where we've just had such an intense period of games with a very, very small squad, and that small squad's done incredibly well to this point. But we're certainly aware that we need consistent results, and that's what we're striving for.
Martin Hardy, then Oscar Paul.
Hi. Does the team look like how you want it to?
I certainly think the performances away from home haven't looked like we want them to look like. I do think that is, Sheffield United apart, fine for me to say. The results back that up. So we have work to do.
And are you worried that the culture of the team can get used to losing games, which you were out of last season? Probably is why you're so strong coming back.
Yeah, I'd say the mentality of the players is very, very strong. I don't think they accept that or are in the habit of delivering that. I think maybe, real focus for us now has to be on, even games like today, difficult game, grinding. It's not about the perfect performance, it's about grinding results out. We did that really well last year. We didn't play brilliantly every week, but we went to some really tough grounds and got some valuable points. So I think that's something we need to look at.
In January, you've got Liverpool, Man City, Aston Villa, Sun, a really, really hard month. How do you come out of this run to attack that the way you want to?
I think regardless of how we go into that month, that's going to be a difficult month for us, but one that we've proved already this season we can beat anybody when we're at the top of our game. I don't think we're focused on that until it comes round. We're focused very much on Nottingham Forest.
Martin. Oscar?
Eddie, you've alluded to it earlier. Dan Burn was on telly saying you were outfought and outworked in that first half. You've been full of praise for your players during this period, but just how concerning is that? And are they running on empty, or is there more to it?
No, I don't think we can say they're running on empty. Of course, it's been a very difficult and challenging period for us, but I think an acknowledgement of that, then I don't know where you go from there, because we've got another game in 3 days' time, so we've got to find a way to refill our energy levels and go again. This game is unforgiving, and no one's going to help us. We can only help ourselves. So I think we have to be honest with ourselves and say today wasn't good enough, and then look to come back.
Just up on the right side.
Just Boxing Day fixtures in January, is it still like a special day in the calendar, or are those days long gone? It is just another day in a very, very sort of congested fixture list.
No, I think the festive games for me have always been really enjoyable. I love them as a player. I loved playing at Christmas, well, that seems a long time ago now, and managing's the same. I think they are slightly different games. I think the atmosphere is always very strong. So we'll look forward to this one coming around quickly.
Are you still able to enjoy your Christmas, particularly say after a performance like today?
Maybe not this year so much as previous years.
Lee Ryder?
Yeah, just a couple on Forest, Eddie. Do you now have to rely on the home form as a platform to go into the new year?
Well, we certainly want the home form to remain as strong as it has. I mean, what we can't do is let anything affect that. So we'll go into the game with that in our thoughts. But then when our next away game comes round, I think we'll have this game in our minds and we'll have to respond.
Boxing Day, it's always a good atmosphere. I guess you've got to give them something to feed off early.
Yeah, I think we've got to show the right attitude first and foremost, and the right commitment to the game, and play the game as we know we can, and then hopefully the supporters will do the rest. But I think we need to do better for our away support. You know, travelling the numbers that they do, incredibly supportive of us, and we need to give them something back.
Jordan.
Fabian was back. Is there any chance of Jordan being back for Boxing Day?
Not 100% sure. We'll wait and see. He's not far away. We want to try and make the decision, or get the right decision, as we wanted to with Sven today. Really, we wanted to protect Sven and ease him back in gently. But again, it was good minutes for him today, and I thought he did well when he came on.
Okay, thanks, everyone. Have a lovely Christmas.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers, lad. Thank you.